time to walk around, walking around the compound. Lions and tigers all around, see some cats when Derek walks around.
Alright, here we go. Starting it on this guy. Natal. Hi, handsome. Oh. Oh. Yep. It's gonna be a good one. It's gonna be a good cast. We're already starting off right. Sweet. Makes all the difference. It's an anointing of sorts. An anointing of the peats. A blessing of the peats. Peat wash. Oh goodness. I was wondering where those two were. And they were both inside of the cave. Yeah, that's cool. They're hanging out. In a pretty dope cave. Yeah, it is. Their clubhouse. Ellie and Archie's house. Ellie and Archie's place. Neat. Hello, all you big cat lovers out there. It's me, Derek, again. Welcome to another super duper fantastic episode of the Walk Around the Compound webcast. Hi. Hello. How are you? Oh. All that peat cleaning gets you sleepy. So, I guess. Alright. Let's see what this guy has. Let's see what Dival, the old Diwali, Diwali. That's how it's pronounced in some places. Oh yes, Diwali. Okay. Just thinking. Poke bushes. It's like the head of a hydra. You chop one off and two pop up in its place. That's what it is. Okay. I had to check. Oh, jeez. Jeepers, why does it do that? I had to check and see if Melita was indeed in her lockdown. Just looking all in her regular enclosure. Couldn't see her. And peeked in here. And of course, sometimes like she'll get into her lockdown and she's like, I'm in my room. Leave me alone. So I don't know. She doesn't seem to be kind of feeling that so much right now, which is good. She's got that no grown-ups allowed kind of thing. Oh. Tongue wagging. It's a little warm out. It's a little warm out, but Fire, it seems like you're being maybe a little dramatic. I need you to tone it down a little bit. Went around. Big clean day. Big enclosure clean day. Hi. Hi. Hey, you. Oh my goodness. Oh. Great. That's great. Oh. No. It's something my aunt and my cousin on my dad's side, they do. They make that kind of, they'll make that intonation whenever they see something like cute and / or whimsical. You'll tell them something, they'll go, then they'll go like, oh, oh. That's like a thing, and it's like they both do it. Sometimes I do it. If you ever catch me doing that, I'm paying homage to my Aunt Sharon, my cousin Sandy. Oh. Where's Kiara? There she is. There she is. Kiara, we made a meme last time during the webcast. Can we make more memes? Let's make a meme again. Meme template. Meme template. Meme template. Oh. She's just don't got the camera pointed in the right spot at the right moment. Man. I'm slipping. Oh. Oh. Shadow. Oh, there's Poopaluka. On this side. Hi, Poopaluka. Hi, Poopaluka. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. What was that? It was like a snuffle and kind of like maybe a cough or a burp. I've had stuff like that happen before. You know, sometimes you'll sneeze and the sneeze will cause your kind of stomach to contract, so then you fart at the same time. A snart, if you will. Alright, and I got these little ones. Look at... He's a little bit bigger than you are. It's either Krahn or Bandito, I can't tell from behind. But Fred, right here, obviously Fred knows better. He's the smartest of all of these four. By far. No sarcasm. Yeah. He's like, I heard what you said. Oh, peace. Peaser pants. JP. Looks like your stomach is like melting. Your stomach looks like the Chernobyl elephant foot. That's what it looks like. That's what it reminds me of. Radioactive magma thing. Peace. Even the birds are saying peace. It's like, that's all you get from me. I know. We're kind of cross-pollinating our uppers and our lowers right now. I normally don't do this. We're so close. And hi. And he's right there. The legendary Solano. Had to go and see him. Of course. That's just how that works. Oh geez. I screwed that up. See, I was even thinking. Post right here because it looks like Luca might be kind of going around. But in the event that he actually does go around, and then you can possibly have like a Peaser and Luca shot kind of thing in the same. I sacrificed the angle. And Luca let me know. He let me know by doing cute stuff after the walk up at a less than opportune angle. Important lesson to me. Boobalooga. Poopa Luga, you're so squishy. You're so squishy. Don't you get so squishy? Bless you. Bless you. My goodness. See? I knew it. I knew it. It's going to be a good one. It's going to be a good one. We got squishy kitties. Squishy kitties. My grandma, I think that I'm pretty sure I've mentioned this before. My grandma, on my dad's side, you know, rest her soul. R.I.P. Granny. She would say gravery instead of gravy. So whenever we were at dinners, hi Munch, hi. Ooh. Ooh. Oh, hi, mister. But whenever we were at family dinners, you know, she would say, like, can you pass the gravery? Can you pass the gravery? Can you pass the gravery? And she did it, like, non-ironically. It's just, for some reason, that's just what she was saying. Like, what? Great. And then it just became, like, the running kind of gag in her house. And like house as in like, you know, like house Krahn, you know, so like the extended kind of family. And we just all started calling and be like, yeah, gravery, throw the gravery over here. And she knew that, I think, and we were just kind of like, oh man, and she says, what a silly thing. I think she knew that, you know, we were kind of making fun of her. I don't know if she exactly always, she's just like, you're being silly. You're making fun of me. There you do. Like, gravery. You sound gravery. It's like Norm Macdonald. So then I come around and then he says gravery. So I asked the guy, I was like, what do you put on your potatoes? But yeah, she said that, gravery. And then I started saying it like at family dinners here with Heidi and the kids. And wouldn't you know it? You know, like Heidi, not in, you know, completely ironically, like Heidi and I, we say gravery. Pass the gravery. And she's like, she never met my grandma. But, yeah. She carries the torch nonetheless. She carries the Gravery Torch nonetheless. Hey. Hey. Hi, pretty. Hi, pretty girl. Hi, Sid. 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 Sydney. I know, it's a little warm. It's a little warm out. A little bit of a heat snap. We were doing so good. Doing so good for so long. Nah, it's just, that's to be expected this time of year. The weather gets a little bit more kind of manic. Goes from the cool to hot, to cool to hot, to cold, to warm, to cold, to frigid, to cold, to kind of, it's nice. Oh. Yeah, it goes up and down. Goes up and down. Play set. Oh, I think that's supposed to go in with Malika at some point. It's on one of Heidi's lists. She put a list. Yeah, Heidi sends me lists. You know, when I come home for the weekend. It's called the do these things or I'll divorce you list. And I'm like, ha ha ha, you're so silly. And I send like emojis, but then she doesn't text anything back. She's but she's busy. And I'm like, it's all right, we'll catch you later. Catch you later. Oh, look at that. Look how handsome these guys are. They don't even have to try. Team BBs. Team BBs forever. Team BBs for... Oh. Speaking of Malika. Nice. I've been told that she spends a bit of time looking out the window at the boys. Hi. Hi, Malik. I don't want to freak her out because it looks like, oh, she's got like a comforter in there, and it seems kind of nice. She's maybe getting a little bit uncomfortable. Hi, baby. Hi. Okay. She's like, I don't know if I do. Like there. Little sniff. I mean, it's glass. You can't. Look, I tricked the lynx into sniffing the glass. What an idiot. I'm going to be opening up, my new cat pranks channel, where I prank the cats. Where I'm like, yo, I got some chicken drumsticks. You want a chicken drumstick? And then the cat's like, yeah. And then I give him like a little piece of horse chunk. And then I'm like, oh, it's like... And then the cat's like, what? And I'm like, prank, take a prank. Oh, look at this. This is also another thing. I don't know if you're aware of this. For those of you that follow, our various different kind of Instagram accounts, Jamie's, Heidi's, Care, all that stuff. Bellini has taken up residence in the lemur enclosure. And they seem to be getting along. She's like, yes, these are my people. These are my chickens. They're a little bit fuzzy, and their tail feathers are a little bit strange, but they are now my tribe, and I am loyal to them. And chickens like to forage, lemurs like to forage, so they forage together. ZZ. It's easy. What are you doing? What are you doing? Are you revving your peats? She's revving her peats. That's when they get squishy. When they're feeling squishy and they're feeling good inside, that's what they're revving their peats. They're on the starting line, getting ready to squish. And they just kind of do that kind of thing, and they'll do this with they kind of mush the grass. Yeah, revving your beads. And there's Mika. Oh, Mika. She's got, those aren't stripes, those are stretch marks. Beam. 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 You have a fly in your nose. It's going towards your eye. That fly wants to lick your eyeball. Don't let it. Don't let it. That's gross. Don't let it. You're better than... no, you're not, actually. You're teagy. That's to be expected. There's one in your nose. Oh my gosh. It's going in your nostril. Ew. Fly boogers. Ow. Goodness. Goodness gracious. That's the thing about flies around here. They come in waves. They come in waves. You'll have just weeks where it's like, oh, it's like, nice. There's not that many, and then all of a sudden, just like it just starts. You get like just 4 or 5 days, just flies. I don't know if it's, their life cycle, I'm imagining, of course. Hi. Why don't you do something? Why don't you do something to control it? We do. We do. We do. Remember what we talked about the last one? Just because you don't see it in the webcast doesn't mean that it's not happening. I didn't see you put out any fly treatment in the webcast. Therefore, it does not happen ever at CARE. I'm going to send them an email about CARE's procedures based on Derek's webcasts. Oh boy, Heidi loves it when you do that. she loves, she forwards those to me and just like, oh my gosh, we got another wonderful suggestion. Hi, Ezzy. Hi. Hey, bud. But yeah, there's a lot of different kind of fly mitigation things that happen. Of course, like primarily around like the area where we like store carcass pieces and parts and entrails and things like that to be carted off. There's Slade. He's dumb. So most of that stuff, most of those efforts are centered around that location. But then different things here and there. And there's different, baits and solvents that get used that are perfectly fine for animals. Because, the differentiation of nervous systems are a thing. So yeah. Hi. Hello. Shoot. Alright, cool. I had to catch myself. There he is. He's out. He's confident. He's hanging. I was walking around to the north because I'm so accustomed to just like I'm gonna walk around, zoom in the thing like there's Laggy. So then I actually looked up and I was like, huh. I had the recording paused. So let's go up and get a little bit of a closer look. Let's get a closer look at the old Lackadack. Oh my gosh, look at him. Look at him. Look at his peeps. I got a feeling, that there will be hissing. But it's kind of it's strange. Hi. Yeah. Hi. Hi, mister. Odd relationship. You have to, realize that just comes from, like, he was at a different location, and for the first 8 years of his life, he had a much different socialization structure that was very much so appropriate for the location that he was at. So, he's still, and he's been here for a number of years, but he's still not going to be like fully like accustomed to just the way that we kind of do things here. He's a grown-up kitty stuck in his ways. That's okay. That's okay. Anyway, I'm going to film a fancy cast. Those get posted on the Patreon. $1 a month. You can be fancy. Anyway, thank you for watching this episode of the Walk Around the Compound webcast. Hashtag Dorbus Award in the comment section below. Like and subscribe for all of your big cat goodness. And if you want to learn more about the facility around me, you can always visit the website carerescuetexas.com for more information. We'll see you folks later. Alright. Bye-bye.
Monkey's buttered toast. Munchie saw a ghost. Miko weighs the most.